Hello. Doing it up. In 1 minute. There we go. It's time. What day is it today? Monday. My goodness. Hope you guys had a great weekend. We'll start the week off strong with some Jiu Jitsu stuff. So as always, clear some space. Make sure you've got a drink nearby and your grappling dummy on hand because you'll need those a little bit later on. And we'll start with a bit more. Let's get moving. Circling around, if you've got the space to move around, try and move around, try and stay in stance as you're moving. If you haven't got space, just the movements to get yourself warm. So jogging on sports is always good. Star jumps are great. It's too boring, just shooting star jumps. Go floor, ceiling. Twists. Whew. Okay, ankle raises. Rocking back and forward. Side lunge. And hamstring, legs straight, reaching down just like 30%. Up. And then 60%. And up. And then 100%. And up. Stepping down into the lunge. Lunge for a couple seconds. Back up again, stepping out into the lunge. Good. Pigeon. One leg forward, hips straight, chest up. Change sides. And both legs back wide, hips down for the sprawl. Sitting all the way back. Up into all fours, cat and cow, arch your back, up towards the cat, down towards the cow. Take this time while you're stretching to just feel everything in your body that's going on. So I can feel a little bit of tightness towards the lower back and glute area. So I've got to be a little bit aware of that while I'm moving. Just try and feel everything. Even when you're here in the lower back stretch, for example, and you're moving, you feel a little bit in the lower back stretch. Just try and just really concentrate on where else you can feel it. Maybe you can feel it a little bit more in your shoulder over here. I feel a kind of stretching sensation in this hand. I'm pushing this hand away into the floor. Yeah, your sides. On this side, I can feel a little bit in my chest here, a little bit of a pull. Yeah, it's not the primary part of the stretch. The primary stretch, of course, is in the lower back. Yeah, down in this area, a little bit towards the glutes. But it's important to observe and get used to kind of feeling what your body is telling you. Your body will tell you, you know, and it helps prevent things like injuries. Because you go, oh, I feel a little something in my leg here. I feel a little something in my, you know, it's your body kind of giving you a clue that maybe that area needs to be stretched or needs to be rested, and you should stop what you're doing or change what you're doing to be more appropriate for today, you know, things like that. So it's very, very important to be able to kind of have that communication with your body. Oh my goodness, we've got a shout out. Say hello to Mark, Ginny, Adam, Harry, Maddie, Zane, Eva. Wow, loads of people. Hello guys, well done for making it. They're impressed. Aki's just gone, did I do it wrong? All right, we'll work on that. We'll work on that. I'm still learning how to do this, you know, YouTube stuff. I appreciate you guys for watching and for being here. Let's go. First drill is going to be number 3. Leg switch to knee, starting on our tummy. Coming up, 1, 2, and then the number 2 leg goes down first from the first leg. So first leg, second leg goes down first, then the first leg. Then I simply look the other way and designate which knee is going to come up first. Let's go. On your tummy, looking and go. And rest. Level 2. Instead of resting on both my arms, I'm going to rest on one shoulder, looking this way. Legs go down, legs come back up again, and then I sit up. And I use the opportunity to switch arms. Looking this way, which means back leg goes down first. Let's go. Leg on the side I'm facing goes first, up, come up without using my hands to push off the ground. Rest the shoulder back down, leg down, back down. Leg up, sitting up, back down, and up. All right, number 3. On our backs, we make a switch with the legs. They both switch. Not just the top one stepping over its own. The back one moves as well. My knee is now high, so I come up, looking that way, walk the knees in, and sitting up. Doesn't really matter how you come back down for now. Leg switch, up to the knees. And rest. Did I read it wrong? I'm trying to work out what I did wrong. 7 is our second drill. Technical stand up. Seesaw up, elbow, hand. Switch. Up. Aki's picking on me from off camera. Up to the elbow, up to the hand. Write it down. What did I do? She's still laughing at me. And rest. Level 2, we're coming up to that hover position. Hovering, make sure it's opposite hand and foot. 5 more seconds of rest. The important thing is we all have a good time. Hover. And hover. Make sure you're opposite point and you've got good control. And rest. Feel free to write a comment saying, Aki, stop picking on Zach. You know, defend little on me. Level 3. We're coming up into that position. Up, champion arms. Check behind you. Be careful if you've got harder floor, just sit down and get yourself to the floor sensibly. If you have softer floor, do a little break forward. Let's go. Seesaw up to the hand. Slide the foot, become a bear. Stand up, champion. Check behind you and break forward. Try the other side. Whoa. Come up there. Champion, check behind you. And break. This is my champion position. Alright, that was level 3. Third drop. 7. More technical stand-ups. Everyone goes, yeah, I'm done with this video now. Let's go, level 1, seesaw up to the hand. Up to the hand. You guys a bonus technique on level 3, how about that? Special technical stand-up. Throw me a cone as a visual aid. Huh? Oh. Alright, level 2, we're still going in the hover. Let's go, level 2. Hover. Good, hold that hover under control each time. Don't let gravity pull you back down, you just slowly let yourself back down. It's called working the negative. Alright, so this cone is the reference point. When I normally make a stand up, I plant my foot by the cone, I go here, I slide, become a bear, and I stand up where that cone is. So this time what I'm going to do, when I go here, I put my hand down, I jump both feet. So my foot's moving all the way from the cone. Ninja get up. Let's do it. We go to hover. When we slide, my hand goes down so I can get both feet up so I can leap and create a lot more distance. Trade-off is I don't have my hand as a shield anymore. Bonus is my foot moves much further back when I get up. See how I'm covering distance? To the other side. Up. I can take away my shield. I can hop. Move further away. There you go. Bonus. Level 3. All right. Next drill. What's this? Number 4. Oh no way. 7. I'm not doing a 7 again now. We'll do something else. 5. No way. I rolled it 3 times in a row. 4-point guard recovery drill. We're rolling up, kicking out, and back. Very good. Level 2. Walking around to the side, back down again. Look, notice I come up on my shoulder, walk, and then my hips go up. I'm on my shoulder. Round and up. Not on my head. Look, head is up. Let's go. Head can be resting, but it's not on my neck. Hips are high. The weight is on the shoulder. Very important. Now you simply have to combine those two movements together. So I walk around to the side, throw the legs over, and land. Walk around to the side, throw the legs over, and land. Be careful of space. And you don't have to throw yourself all the way over, you can just walk around to here, maybe make a little forward roll. Yeah, safety is the most important thing. This is quite a hard movement. Combining that level 1, we've lifted the legs up and brought them over. With the level 2, we'll be going side and then come over and land. Cool. Final drill. No way I come on with 7 again. 4 7s and 5 rolls. Okay. That would be mathematically very unlikely. Number 8. Triangle drill. Let's go. Straight up, straight down. Up, touch. Up, touch. Up, touch. Using that little rocking chair movement to recycle the energy, to make it easy. Energy efficient. Whoever gets tired first in a fight normally loses. You must control that energy level, yeah, and pace yourself. So level 2, angle change. Up, switch my hip towards my right hand, up, switch my hip towards my left hand. I do the switch just as I start coming down. So watch, I go up, switch, and come down pretty much at the same time. Just as I'm coming back down, that's when I make the switch. Mostly because lifting up is the hard part. You don't want to do anything extra when you're doing the hard bit of lifting, but when gravity's starting to pull you down, you can then start to work your angle changes because you've got a bit of resistance on the way down. Level 3, we make the lock up on the side that we're traveling to. So if I'm going to my left, my lockup has got to switch to this side. Let's go. Abs are probably starting to feel it a little bit now. Just keep going, keep breathing. Feel those triangles getting tighter and tighter. Very good, very good. All right, well deserved 2-minute rest. Get yourselves a quick drink, get your grappling dummies ready, and feel free to press the like button maybe. we're going to stick with Jiu-Jitsu Jerry. Keep him doing well. Oh yeah, you got a bit of spare time. Post in the comments if you have a number or a color for us to use later on in the sharing selector. Feel free to post that now, and Aki will write it down, snipe everybody, get in there early. So I'm going to roll this one. We're going to see what position we're in. It's a number 6. We're rolling good today. Yes. God, my favorite. God, of course, is the secret weapon of Jiu-Jitsu. No one really used a lot of stuff off your back. Nobody respected it as much until Jiu-Jitsu came along. Certainly there was movements and ideas and techniques in other styles, but didn't have that same focus of how effective guard can be. It was very much a don't get here, but if you do, here's some things. Whereas Jiu-Jitsu still says don't get here, but if you get anywhere that isn't here when you're on your back, get here first, and this is then the gateway to getting back on top of the fight. So very much secret weapon of Jiu-Jitsu. Anytime you're stuck on the bottom with your back on the floor, you know where you can get to. Guard is a really, really strong position if, let's say, the fight's going wrong. You know, that's not always the case. In competitive Jiu-Jitsu is a little different, but certainly Jiu-Jitsu was shone a light on the guard position that the world had never seen before. So very, very important position. We'll look at some basics from the guard position. So in terms of grappling dummy, you only need your grappling dummy for the first 2. The third one you can do without the dummy. You can do with just a gi top or a rope or something like that. It's just a grip. You don't actually need a physical dummy. And then I don't know if you guys can actually read this from that distance, but 4 and 5, you don't need a dummy. You can do that just as a solo drill. Yeah, just for those of you at home that don't have the dummy, if you're not doing the first 2 because you haven't got a dummy, the last 3 you can definitely do a solo variation. You can do solo on the first 2. It's just a little bit harder. It's a little easier to visualize with the dummy. So armbar from guard. There's a whole load of different variations, of course. So we'll give you a nice, easy one that works, especially with the dummy, because I have to support him and hold him up and all that kind of thing. And it's not uncommon for the person here to try and bury. So in that case, we're going to hold the arm. We're going to block against the neck. And I like to hold the gi, especially if you've got the gi. I'll hold the gi. Yeah. So now I can stop the dummy from burying his head towards me because he goes against my forearm. Foot on the hip is great. Foot on the floor will do the job. Circle, and then look at this clamp. Very important clamp. Step over, and I've now trapped him in the arm lock position. Switch back. Notice how my head moves off to one side. Very important. Grips here and here. Foot on the floor because it's easier to move when you're against the dummy. Foot goes on the back. My head is moved as far as I can go over this way. The leg then loops around and catches his head. And we can then step back off right away. Back to the beginning. Okay? We've got 30 seconds. So use your visualization skills as well to increase the effectiveness of your training. Let's get elbow hug, neck control, back, and control of the head. Switch sides. You don't have to switch sides. You can stay on the same side. We'll certainly get more reps in. I like to work both sides with this one, especially on the dummy. Most of my arm bars are going to be right side arm bars, but it's always good to have a little left rep as well, just in case he's got a really strong right arm. Let's go Kimura now. Indicator is hands are going to be on the floor. I push down on one arm, but not with my arm. My arm goes straight and my body crunches. Yeah, very similar to our guard recovery drill, level 1. Same time, watch my knee, smash. Now through the gap, hold the wrist. Let's go. Push, knee smash, thread the needle, grab my wrist. Again, we're getting most of the Kimura shape maybe 60, 70% of the humerus shape. And that'll do for now. You can refine it and add all the extra details when we're back to normal training, whenever that will be. All right, level 3, choke, grips. So I go palm facing up, fingers in the collar. We'll always go under if there's an arm already in. When I switch and go thumb in the collar, it always goes over an arm that's already in. And then I just switch again. I learned this drill fairly recently, and it's been amazing for solo training at home and just working on the quality of my grips, bit of hand-eye coordination, and just speed of which I can get in and get a decent grip. A lot of people will snatch and go for a gi choke, but their grip is shallow or is not very good, and so their fingers can't hold it. They snatch a little grip, and it's not going to be enough to actually choke the person with. So very, very good drill to increase your choke ability. I'm not a big fan of gi chokes, but they're very, very handy to at least threaten, get a reaction, and create my favorite sweeps and create my arm locks. All right, number 4. More on the choke crunches. We go here, cross the hand, and we go up. Optional extra, you can go extend and retract with everything. If that's too difficult, leave the legs out of it and just reaching. You can be here, you can reach and kind of pretend that you're coming in and pulling. You can go here. Sometimes you'll find this a little bit difficult. So a couple little variations for you this time. And you can mix and match the grips and play around with it. The final one, crazy legs. Again, no need for a partner with this one. We're just going to be circling the leg, moving the hips. Not just here, flailing my legs around, my hips are still, butt's got to wiggle, hips have got to move. Let's go, circling one direction. Over here where I can see the clock. 5 more seconds. Give it change direction. Surfing the other way, you'll always find one way harder than the other. Hence, generally pulling in is a little bit trickier with your legs, smaller muscles. Very, very important. Fantastic work, well done. Get yourself a little drink. Post in the comments some numbers and some colors. Blue, purple, brown, black are the colors. Which one? That was the black one. Oh no, I haven't used this one for a while, so let's use this one. I'll get the sharing selector ready. If we get a repeat, I'll just read the next closest one just so you guys can experience. Oh, this is the one I can color in. Look how beautiful. Look how amazing the coloring in is. Stayed in the lines. So good. Mine's all blotchy and there's like white spaces where I missed it, so all over the place. Alrighty, purple. P, U, R, P, L, E. I forgot it's all purple. Number is 1, 2, 5, 6. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the numbers 1, 2, 5, 6. 1. Up, up, up. We've had it was a share your appreciation, which we've had, and then the next one down was share your time. Have we had share your time? I think we've had that one. Here we go. So we've had share your care for nature. So share your fun. Yeah. Share your fun. We haven't had this one. Everyone's a little perked up now. Ooh, fun. I get to have fun. So share your fun. This one is a creative challenge. What I'd like you to do is whatever your favorite way to entertain people is. Maybe you'd like to write some jokes or tell some jokes. Maybe you'd like to write a story, maybe a poem. Maybe you'd like to do a dance routine. Maybe you would like to do... I could just give me some dance moves over there. So whatever you'd like, your job is to create a story, a poem, a dance routine, or something like that, and present it to your family. Yeah, do a little like entertainment evening. Like, I'm going to be the main event, you know. Have your younger sibling do a little bit of warm-up act for you. Come on, tell some jokes, make everybody laugh, have a good time, do cool dance moves, you know, that kind of thing. Make it fun. And your job is to share the fun, create it, share it, and have everyone have a good time. That's your mission. Yeah. Enjoy. I'll see you guys on Wednesday.